Hello everybody! Welcome, welcome, welcome! We are back for some more of the Foreverlocke challenge here with Pokemon White version. I hope that everyone is doing well today. So funny story about yesterday, you guys. I found it to be quite both simultaneously amusing and somewhat irritating. So you may recall that I had to end stream early yesterday because I had someone coming to check on the AC and get it fixed and stuff like that. So Uh, unf so the way that it worked out is I ended stream, and unfortunately, the guy didn't show up for like another 3 hours. So I could have just streamed the normal length, and it wouldn't have been of any consequence. But yeah, it didn't work out that way. So that was pretty lame. But regardless, we're here, we're back, we're ready for some more good times with Pokemon White, and we're gonna normal stream length today, so that's great. Aw, people aren't doing great today. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys. It's lovely to see you, though, Yumi and Secret Boss Sauce. It's lovely to see the both of you. I'm sorry that you guys aren't doing so well today. Hopefully I can distract you from the world. I know that there's some pretty shitty things that are going on, especially in the States right now, so that's super lame. But, yeah, let's try and let's try and not think about those negative, terrible things and focus on having a good time with Pokemon, shall we? Hey there, Bulbasaur. Welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you. Bulbasaur says today's my last day of school. Got out early. That's awesome, Bulbasaur. Exciting days off from school. Very nice. Very nice. Hey there, Star Champ. Welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you guys. Lovely to see everybody here. But yeah, so nothing to recap on the team. Basically, everyone's exactly where we left off yesterday, more or less. I think, right? So yeah, we are good. Yeah, just after having made our way through Chargestone Cave, this is just where we're at. But in yesterday's stream, it was suggested by our lovely friend Dapper Kirby that we actually go get the TM for Toxic, which I forgot is incredibly easy to get in this game. It's actually just a little bit past this little patch of water here on Route 1. So we're actually here to go and get Toxic, because that will be immensely helpful. So yeah, we're just going to jump in and do that real fast. Additionally, I'm also going to get an encounter on... we don't need one on the immediate route that we enter that Toxic is on, but if we go to the route past that, we can get another encounter as well. So I definitely want to go and do that. I'm going to avoid the trainers here for now because they're kind of high level. We're not actually supposed to have Surf yet. But unlike other generations, Unova does not block you off from using HMs if your Pokemon knows them. So you could trade in a Surfing Pokemon and you could actually still use Surf. There's no like gym badge requirement, which is really cool. One of the cool things about Unova, honestly. Secret Boss says has redeemed question of the day suggestion. Very cool stuff. Suggests what species of bug that hasn't been touched needs to be made into a Pokemon. That's an awesome question. I'm sure that Yumi appreciates that one very much. Secret Boss Sauce. Let me get that written down. Let me get that written down real fast. Beautiful. Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you for the redemption. Thank you for the question. Very good stuff. Okay, so let me carry on. For today's question of the day, it looks like Bulbasaur has answered. Today's question of the day is... It was actually yesterday's, but I don't think we ever actually touched on it, so I figured that I'd just leave it for today's question of the day. Today's question is, if there were to be a new Pokemon type, what would it be, and what would the weaknesses and advantages be? Bulbasaur suggests Grass Fire. I don't know its advantages and disadvantages. The Grass Fire type. I think you may have misunderstood the question, Bulbasaur. The question isn't like a combination of types. It's like a brand new type, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's the vibe that we're going for. SB says, "Oh, can you add what would its ability be to the question?" Yeah, of course, Secret Boss Sauce. Yeah, no problem. I'll make sure that it's a nice open-ended question. So, yeah, good stuff. Yeah, we have everything on this route though, like I said, so we nothing to worry about encounter-wise here. So we can just move right along here. Sergeant says, "Oh, an exciting question today. I need to look up bugs." I was gonna say I will like try and figure out the answer, but I will be very hesitant. Oh, hey there, Tiger. Welcome. Rawr. Welcome. Lovely to see you, Tiger. There we go. See, it was just that easy. Toxic's just sitting right here, which is really nice. I want to see if I can get to the west though, because like I said, there's an encounter we can get on the next route, but it requires us getting over there. So that's where I'm going to go first things first today, so we can hopefully start today out strong, getting an encounter. There's exactly one Pokemon on that next route that we are good and ready to pick up, so I want to go and do that. Services, although I'm going to guess that we're going to get at least one spider crab. Have we not already gotten a spider crab? I don't know what crabs are based on what. Like, I don't know, like, what Krabby and Crabrawler are based on. I hope this is the right water path. I hate these water path puzzles. I really do. Okay, so that was probably the wrong way then. But I just need to go fully to the west. How is the Tiger today? How is the Star Champ? How are you guys doing? Hopefully well. Hopefully well. Get on out of here, Freilish. Okay, let's try this one. Well, that one's pretty straightforward. Oh yeah, that looks like the landing area for the next route. So that's great. No shit, Star Champ. I meant what kind of crab? Yes, Krabby is based on a crab. Wow, crazy! What a revelation. Sorry, I didn't mean that to sound so mean, but still, it just tickled my funny bone. Tiger says, we are well here. Yourself? I'm doing okay. I got up relatively early today, which is good. I did not just get up and then immediately stream, which is always nice. I always feel like I have better days whenever I like get up and like spend time waking up before I stream. Which is exactly what I did today. I like spent time, drank some coffee. I actually went and hung out with another small streamer, which was very nice. They were very kind. And yeah, so I'm in a good mood. But yeah, here we are. So this is in fact what it did transition, right? It did, yeah. And there it is. That's the thing I need. There it is. It's Dwebble. Speaking of crabs, yeah, we wanted a Dwebble. Hey there, Dapper Kirby. Lovely to see you. Dapper Kirby says Crabrawler's a coconut crab, hence his encounters at the trees. Krabby's just a generic crab, and Kingler's a king crab. Okay, cool. I mean, that makes sense. So Krabby's not any particular crab? Okay, interesting. Surgeon says I'm good, not so good, all over the place. It's been a wild week. Yeah, no, fair, very fair. I don't think lobsters are count as crabs, Starchamp. No, what is Crabominable? That's a special. That's like a Yeti crab or something like that. I don't know crabs. I don't know crabs very well. I'm afraid of them, so you know that's just how it be. But yeah, anyways, Dwebble. Dwebble here is the encounter that I wanted to get, so we're gonna try and catch it. I don't think I have any more quick balls, do I? Nope. Okay, well let's try Netball. You're a bug. You wanna stay in this Netball, little Dwebble? Nope, gotta weaken it. Alright, fair enough. It was worth a shot. Devker says, Crabominable's a Yeti crab. Yeah, apparently native to the Hawaii region. Yeah, which is the only reason, incidentally, and I think it's a poor reason, frankly. It's the only reason that Crabrawler evolves into Crabominable is because Yeti crabs are Hawaii natives, which is kind of an asinine reasoning for making it so drastically transform out of nowhere. But I digress. Okay. Luckily, Melfi is really good at fighting this Dwebble, so that works out very well for us. Third says the joke going over Liz's head's making me throwing this crab over her at the Red Lobster. Look, Starchamp. I've mentioned before, I'm not the sharpest knife in the fork drawer. Okay. Jokes will go over my head. It's just how I operate. It is my destiny to look foolish in front of a relatively modest size of people. Hey, very good. We got ourselves a Dwebble. So I am all ears for nickname suggestions on Dwebble if anybody has any. Let's see. We don't have. I think we have Crustle, right? I'm pretty sure we do. Let me find out using my handy dandy new updated checklist of the Discord. Yes, we have Eugene the Crustle, but we do not have Dwebble. Yep, do not have Dwebble. Can confirm. So yeah, I am open to suggestions on Dwebble. What are we calling this little crabby friend? Roll. Like a dinner roll. He does kind of look like a dinner roll a little bit. Dapper Kirby says, and to round out the crabs, Dwebble and Crustle are hermit crabs, and Corefish and Crawdont are crayfish / crawfish, so not actually crabs. Yeah, but they're like crab-esque. They're in the realm, in the realm of crabs. I guess if you wanted to include things that are crab-like, you could also say that Clauncher and Clawitzer are like, what are they? They're thinking like are they just lobsters? Shrimp? I know that frickin' Clauncher, when it's shiny, looks like a shrimp, which is very amusing for me. Tiger suggests Rick. Do we have a Rick? Actually, I don't think we have anything named Rick. I like it. It's nice and simple. It's not. I don't know if that was something that like you named after something, Tiger. But one thing that always does appeal to me is like the simplicity of just a regular name for a Pokemon. And I kind of like Rick. I'm gonna take it. So thank you. Thank you for the suggestions, everybody. We have Rick the Dwebble. Okay, so with that said and done, we've got our encounter, we've got Toxic, so we are good to go. Let me get back to Miss Strelton. And technically Skyla's not at her gym yet, so we still gotta go do the Celestial Tower stuff. But yeah, so we're gonna do that. And really quickly, I'm going to heal up. And then we'll go do that. And that's one encounter, which I need to write down. Dwebble real fast. Roll is because it's the Rock In Pokemon. Wait. Hold on. Am I not understanding? Am I not understanding this reference? Oh, you know what would actually be what the hell was that guy's name? What's the in Psycho? What's the hotel's name? It's like the Mart's Hotel? Something like that? I can't remember what it is. I haven't seen that movie in a really long time. That would be a really good name though. Whatever that the psycho's name was, because he owns an inn. He owns an inn, so you know it could be like an inn. It's a reference. Democracy says they're not crabs, but all above are crustaceans. Oh, okay. Oh, Bates, that's what it was. Maybe naming a Pokemon Bates is a little bit rough. But still, it would be a cool reference regardless. But anyways, we have Rick. Okay, but yeah, no, I need to write down Dwebble before I forget. Oh, Rock In Roll. Oh, okay. See, like I said, right over my head, Star Chat. Right over my head. Rock In Roll. I get it. That's clever. That's really clever. I like it. Well, I'll try and keep it in mind if we ever get another Dwebble. SBS has answered the question of the day. Suggests the space type weak to normal, ground, and fighting types, as in references to being raised to a 0G environment, making it harder to survive on Earth. Strong against fairy and dark, and steel, reference to being supernatural and nothing against science and metal, both comes from and gets bodied by space. Resists poison and psychic. Interesting. I like it, SBS. I like it. Very cool. Tiger says now Rick needs to learn roll out. Ooh, Rick roll. Oh, I get it. It kind of works out because if you assume that the pun was that he looks kind of like a dinner roll, like I said before, and his name is Rick, it becomes Rick Roll, which is kind of funny. That is amusing. That is very amusing. It all comes full circle. Dapper Kirby says, fun fact, Barbaracle are also crustaceans, so Barbaracle and Krabby have a common link. Oh, interesting. That is weird. Very strange. Ah, yes, plot progression. I forgot about this. Cedric Juniper. Oh, hey, Liz, right? Let me see your Pokemon for a moment. What do we have here? Oh, so you found 98, eh? Staggering. You've seen a clink. You've become quite the trader. Excuse me, I was a little excited and forgot my manners. My name is Juniper, too. Cedric Juniper. The professor who gave you the Pokedex is my daughter. That girl has told me a lot about you. It really makes my day to meet you. In honor of our meeting, I'm going to upgrade your Pokedex. Very nice, very nice. You know, space type is a fun idea, Secret Boss Sauce. I really like it. Really, really like it. And also, naturally, like, you have to give Deoxys space type, right? It has to become Psychic Space, right? If it was gonna exist at all, space type, absolutely. Deoxys. Either I don't know. Would you make Deoxys Psychic Space, or would you retype it to just Space and just drop Psychic? That would be interesting. Dapper says, ah, yes, Dweber gonna give you up by Rick Gasly, my favorite pop song. Dweber gonna give you up. I love it. I love it, Dapper Kirby. Professor, who's that trainer? Oh, I almost forgot my introduction, Skylar. This is a friend of my daughter's. Liz is traveling around Unova to complete the Pokedex. Oh, I see. So that means you'll be challenging the gym. Oh boy, I'm really looking forward to it. That's right, Liz. You should challenge this gym. If nothing else, this gym is really out there. See you, Skylar. If something comes up again, I'll let you know. Professor, my plane is a cargo plane. It carries cargo, not people. And you're talking as if places like Kanto and Sinnoh are right around the corner. Oh, Skylar, if you keep frowning, your face might freeze like that, and that'd be a shame. People in Pokemon, we all have to help each other out. See you later. Very good. Dapper Kirby says if space type existed, you could retcon Deoxys and the Ultra Beast into it too. Oh, yeah, the Ultra Beast? That makes a lot of sense, actually. Heads up, Lids. As a gym leader, I'd be happy to have you challenge the gym, but there's something I need to take care of first. Just now, as I was flying the cargo plane, I saw something on top of Celestial Tower. I'm sure that it's a sick Pokemon. If it is, I can't just leave it there. I have to look into it right away. I'm leaving for Route 7 Celestial Tower. You can come along if you want. SP says, Deoxys is what got me to come up with the idea, Psychic Space. Well, it was Deoxys, the Clefable Line, and Minior. Oh yeah, Minior as well. Although Minior's tough because I kind of like its typing as is. It's Rock Flying, which is, it's just really unique because it's like, okay, Rock, yes, it's a literal rock, so that makes sense. But I rather like it being Flying type instead of Psychic because it's literally a shooting star. It's really amusing to me for some reason. But, I don't know. They'd have to obviously come up with something if they introduced a space type, so, I don't know. We'll see. We would see. I guess they would probably just drop Flying and give it space, but still, I don't know. I like it being a Flying type for some reason. Okay, yeah, this is fine. We'll lead with Melfi. Let's fight some people. Hello. Ooh, TM. Ooh, Charge Beam. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's basically what he said, Dapper Kirby. It's true. We have Starmie Water Space instead of Water Psychic. Yeah, absolutely. That just makes sense. That just makes sense. Cypher says, when I was a kid, my friend and I made Rainbow type. Rainbow type was just normal. Oh, I see. Rainbow type. Nice, nice. Simmy's here. Ooh, this works out for us. SP says, why? It's based off a giant star. Well, because Starmie is a canonical alien, SPS. That's like all its Pokedex entries talk about how it comes from space. So it's a literal alien starfish. It just makes sense. I've always had canon that it's like pseudo based on that one star thing from DC Comics. I forget what it's called. The like thing that like got on Superman's chest that one time. You probably know what I'm talking about, but I don't remember what it's called. Is it really just called Starro? Oh my god. But I believe you. That sounds very standard DC name, so. Yeah, Starro. I like Starro. That's a good I was gonna say I've only seen the like DC animated universe adaptation of that story, which I know is from the comics. But I love that freaking episode. It's such a good one. It's Justice League, I believe. The original Justice League. Not Unlimited? Maybe it's Unlimited. I don't remember. It's been a while. But that's a good episode, though. Okay, let me fight. Oh, you don't fight. Okay. I guess I do need an encounter for this route, so how about I check and see what's available. What is this? Is this Route 8? 7? No, it's Route 7, right? Yeah, Route 7. Okay, let me check Route 7 if there's anything that we actually need here. Unova, Route 7. And we will see what's shaken here. Let's see. Route 7. Okay. Oh, I don't think there is anything, actually. Because we have Watchog, we have Zebstrika, we have both Foongus and Amoonguss. We have Deerling and Sawsbuck. We have the whole Tranquil line. There's Cubchoo here in the winter, but I don't think, they're definitely not available right now. I don't think there's anything for us to get, actually. So, I guess we're just gonna move on. Is there anything we need in Celestial Tower, actually, now that I think about it? Tiger says, well, if anything should be a pure space type, it's Archaea. That would make sense. Have its standard form become space, and then it gets a normal plate. That would make sense. That would make sense. But yeah, let me check Celestial Tower here real fast, you guys. My apologies for so much pausing. Also, Bulbapedia is acting up today, and it's kind of driving me batty. There we go. Okay, yeah. So Celestial Tower, it's just Litwick and LGM. Do I have LGM? I do not have LGM. Okay, so we do need LGM at the very least. We have the full Chandelure line, so yeah, we just need LGM. That is our next encounter to get is that inside of Celestial Tower. Which, by the way, LGM and BEM absolutely also space type if that's gonna be a thing. Absolutely. Oh, is it Batman Beyond? You might be right. You might be right, Secret Boss Sauce. Well. What am I thinking? No, I'm thinking of what was it? I'm thinking of the one where maybe it's a different alien. There was one where Superman gets a thing on his maybe it's his head, maybe not his chest, maybe it's his head, and it makes him like think that like Krypton's still alive Krypton's still around, and like he's married to Lois Lane on Krypton and has a kid, but it's all just a dream. Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't remember the details. Oh, it's called the Black Mercy, and that was from okay, that's what I'm mixing the two up, it sounds like. I'm mixing the two up. But yes, I do remember the one you're talking about too with Batman Beyond, where it's like, yeah, Superman was apparently under the influence of like an evil alien for like 20 years or whatever. That was a cool episode. I guess spoilers, but the show came out in like 2000, so I don't feel too bad. But also still spoilers. Sorry. That's a good episode. That's a good episode. Is that a thing? Well, hold on. A Kryptonian clan rally. Good lord. I never read the comics version of that, so. Semi-Sage. I think Geeky can handle it. SBS says, Lids, you should look up the old Batman the Brave and the Bold cartoon. You know, it's crazy. When that show came out, I was like very butthurt that its existence meant that we weren't getting more Batman the Animated Series. So I kind of like overlooked it at the time. I was just like, no, I don't want to watch this. I want to watch my old show. But I've heard in hindsight, like in retrospect, I've heard a lot of really good things about it. So yeah, I'll have to check it out at some point. Very nice. What are our levels looking like? Melfi can stay out still. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, the man who has everything. That's the comic version of that story, right? Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Dapper Kirby's also answered the question today, suggests the light type. It would be both strong against and weak to dark, since the two are like yin and yang. Steel would resist it, since shiny metal reflects most of the light, as would grass, since it uses light to grow. Fire and electric too, since they are also pure energy and can produce light. Oh, very cool, Dapper Kirby. I like the logic. I like the logic behind all of it. It's very clever. It's very clever. Alright. Palpitoad down. It is a little similar to Fairy, Yumi, I agree, but at the same time, Fairy is already very similar to Psychic, so I don't feel too bad about it. Shelmet is coming out. Okay, let's go into... Geeky can fight Shelmet. It's not a Steel type, which, by the way, Shelmet should be a Steel type. I know why it's not, but like, I don't know, it just, like, look at it. It's like mostly metal. I get that like the actual Pokemon is just inside of the helmet, but I mean, we literally got a Pokemon earlier today that's just a bug inside of a rock that's still a rock type, so you know what I mean? Protect, hello. Why you gotta play me like that? Oh, come on. The double protect. What are you, me? Alright, Shelmet down. Very good. Scolipede. Ooh, horse bug. Let's do... I wish I had a psychic, like a good psychic type. Does Geeky want to fight a frickin' Scolipede? I guess so. What could it do to me? Pursuit, I guess? Shock? Okay. Poison point. Stern it. That's okay. That's okay. Bug bite, that's neutral. Ugh, that was a little close for comfort. Crit would have made me really upset, but we're living though. We're living. Scolipede goes down and Geeky gets some XP. We love that. No, we don't want Future Sight. No, thank you. SB says Brave and the Bold doubles as both Batman show and a DC Universe show. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So they like go harder on like the DC elements. That's always neat. That's kind of what makes Justice League feel so independent from Batman the Animated Series. It's just like there's a lot more flexibility in like what they show in that show as well. So it is very nice. There's a few episodes of like Batman the Animated Series, like specifically the Batman and Robin segment of it that kind of does a little bit more like generic DC stuff, but yeah, not nearly as much. Let me go here real fast. Sarkis answer the question of the day as well. Suggests Cyber type, weak to bug and water, but strong against rock, steel, fairy, and dragon, and immune to electric. So far, Porygon is the only one I can think of that fits this new type. Yeah, like I guess maybe Rotom, maybe, but it's a stretch. It's a stretch. But I see the vibe you're going for. Not necessarily like robot type, but rather like specifically like cyberspace or like digital type, basically. So yeah, very cool, very cool. Okay, let me swap out. Let's do Terrible. Ooh, Terrible's gonna hit 36, you guys. This will be great. Okay, we fought all of those trainers. Oh wait, hold on. There's a hold on. Is there an Audino? I want to see an Audino. No! Fungus, you've robbed me of an Audino! I wanted to see an Audino and you took this from me. How dare you? Aw, tragic. Get out of here! Oh, now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. Adept increases as for strength, light would do super effective damage to bug and ghost since light makes them scatter or disappear, and poison because holy light against the poisonous thoughts are actually okay. I see your game. I see your game, Dapper Kirby. I like it. I like it. So the Star Chat says Fungus said, "Audit, no way." No, it's so sad. So sad. Okay, so triple bat is it? I can never remember which is which. One of them is what, or white has rotation, and black has triple. Does that sound right? Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember. Either way, I want my strongest guys out for it, cause these can be very risky. But yeah, we'll just go for it. Okay, it's triple. We're doing triple. I actually prefer rotation between the two, so this is a little unfortunate, but we'll try and make it work. We will try and make it work. Devkir says, honestly though, as fun as thinking of new types as Pokemon could stand to lose a couple of types rather than make more. That's a good point, Dapper Kirby. I think we talked before, maybe it was last stream, maybe it was a couple streams back, I don't remember, about the idea of like combining some of the more redundant types. Which, yeah, that would be very interesting if they actually did it. Okay, let me hit you, Watchog. What do I don't like Swoobat, man. The Swoobat makes me really nervous, but I don't really have anything I can do to it is the problem. Other than, I guess, just, like, hit it and hope for the best. Oh, I could fake it out, I guess. Actually, yeah. Here, what I'll do is, we'll go for Wake Up Slap on Liepard. And fake out on Swoobat. It doesn't have, like, Inner Focus, does it? I don't think it does. Oh, I got faked out? Oh, that's so rude. That means that Swoobat could hit my Pokemon, and I don't like it. Oh, it's Amnesia. It went for Amnesia. Okay, we're fine for now. Yeah, rotation's just easier, especially in a Nuzlocke, Yumi. Yeah, I agree. Hyper Fang. Okay. Tanking hits, very good. I didn't get to fake out. Tragic. Okay, that's fine though. That's fine. Let's go for another Leaf Tornado, and we'll go for, I guess, another Wake Up Slap. I don't have anything to do with the Swoobat though. Okay, let me just go for an Aqua Jet on Swoobat, and then we'll go for Rock Smash on Liepard. How's that? Okay, not too bad. Yumi says the only redundancy to me is Rock and Ground. I think most of the others are different enough for the most part. Yeah, I mean, you could make an argument for Psychic and Fairy being a little overlap, because they're both basically, excuse me, they're both basically the Magic type. So I don't know. There's an argument there for certain, but I would say, yeah, definitely the ones that are very clearly redundant are, yeah, Rock and Ground. Oh yeah, Dark and Ghost is another 1-star champ. You're right. Yeah, they're just the shadow type basically. Okay, Liepard is down, so that's good. Go for another Leaf Tornado. Just keep Aqua Jetting on Swoobat. Man, Hitmontop can't do anything, but I guess just go for Rock Smash. It's gonna be like no damage, but you know, little bits by bit, I guess. Oh, Air Slash. No! Oh no! Not the starter! Oh, that's so tragic. I hate triple battles, man. It only raised special defense, SPS. It wasn't a big thing. It's just special defense. Ah, that's so lame. Like if it were sitting there raising attack, it'd be different. But it was just spamming Amnesia. Ah, that's such a tragic. Oh wait, it Calm Mind? Did it Calm Mind? Was I just not paying? I must have just not seen that. I was not paying attention. Oh, that's so tragic. Not the starter. Man, I mean, what was I supposed to do? Switch out? Nah, I couldn't do anything there, man. I had my best Mons out. I couldn't do anything. That feels so bad. Yeah, it truly was a terrible death after Kirby, indeed. What a shame. What a shame. Okay, well, hold on, I gotta update the board. I think this is our first death of this run, too. It feels really bad. Feels really stinking bad. Alright, well, it happens, I suppose. Let's go over and... Yeah, I gotta pull Terrible out the layout. Oh, so lame. So lame. Alright, well... Freaking triple battles, man. They get me every time. Alright, well, let's go for Acrobatics on Swoobat. Actually, it won't matter, but just Aqua Jet, I guess. And, I mean, it can't really do anything, but whatever. SB says, I mean, it was kind of on borrowed time with its nature. I mean, it wasn't. It was not the best. It was not the best Servine we had. But just thinking about like how it absolutely like saved us against Elisa feels really bad. Feels really bad to lose it. Oh, hey there, Void X-Cars. Welcome. Lovely to see you. Yeah, black and white, baby. Good stuff. We unfortunately, Void X-Cars, we just lost our starter, and it feels terrible. It feels super awful. But it is lovely to see you. It's always a pleasure. Okay, well, we gotta walk our happy butt back and figure out who we're adding to the team. There's an Audino. Hold on. I need an Audino. Audino, I need you to make me feel better. Hold on. Let me just making sure that we're all good for this. I need an Audino to cheer me up. Yay, Audino. I just needed to see it for a moment. I'm not gonna fight it though. Thank you, Audino. I'll see you later. Okay, now I gotta walk back through the grass and get to the Pokemon. So actually, I could just fly. What am I doing? I could fly. What am I doing? Back to Miss Stralton once again. I can't go grind quite yet, Star Champ. I will do your redemption in just a moment, but I have to go add something to the team first. It's the rules. But yeah, we will add something and then I will go grind. Okay, so yeah, we lost. Man, I didn't even get to be the superior. That feels so bad. It feels so bad. All right, well. Oops. God, why don't they just make move the default? Okay. Yep, I gotta say goodbye to you, Terrible. I'm so sorry. Goodbye, my friend. Aw, tragic. Bye, Terrible. Thank you for your service. Ugh, rough. Rough. Okay, so yeah, we need to add a fully evolved Pokemon. We have a fully evolved slot open. Ideally, it would be something that I don't have to grind a whole lot, but let's see. Skyla's Ace is 35, I believe. Deborah says, honestly, Fairy could have just been called Magic type, make it more general and encompassing of the vibe behind the type. Yeah, I kind of feel that. Deborah Kirby. Let's see. Let me check, just to be sure. Skyla is 35, right? Yes, okay, so 35. So our highest level Pokemon on the team, though, I believe is higher than that. What was it again? Wait, hold on, I can just check here. 36. So we're good to 36. Yeah, we're good to 36. I was gonna say, yeah, we do have some mythicals, which is super cool. We could add either of them, but they're only level 15 is the problem. Not a bad option though. But let's check higher on the totem pole though. 36 is pretty high, so we have access to quite a lot in here. Ooh, we do have Volcarona. I know that Yubi really likes Volcarona. And it is in the level range. We could very well add it, though the move variety is not really there on it at the moment, and I don't think it actually gets any good moves until like really late, so that could be a problem. Magmortar as well is not a bad option. What level is Magmortar? Kind of high, right? 28. That's not too bad. Yeah, do we need another thing that's weak to flying? Good point, SPS. Maybe we should try and cover our weaknesses. You guys know I'm infamously terrible at, like, covering my weaknesses, so help me out here. Let's figure out, like, what would be the most beneficial to add to the team. But Magmortar is a cool idea. Magmortar is a very cool idea. Let's see, how high can we go? Because they're all in order. I always keep them in order. So yeah, Ella here, the Emolga, is the highest we can go. Frankly, not a bad option, Emolga. Good moves, too. Thunderbolt, Electro Ball, Acrobatics. Not bad. Would be great against Skyla, honestly. Emolga is a solid pick, frankly. But let's see what our other options are. We have Throw, probably not very helpful. We already have a Fighting type. Volcarona, like I said, if we could get, like, Flamethrower or something, it wouldn't be the worst. But yeah, we don't need another thing that's weak to flying. Fu, no, we don't want that. No. Carrot would be kind of cool. Zangoose. Hexgirl, what is Hexgirl? I don't think Hexgirl is a Chandelure, I don't think. But let me double check. Let me double check real fast. Hex Girl is, oh no, Hex Girl is a Chandelure. Ooh. Ooh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Dapper says Emolga is the most immediately helpful, but I want Victini personally. Victini would just be really cool. You don't ever really get to see them in a playthrough, so it would just be really unique. But Chandelure is not a bad pet. Let's think about what we have left in the game. We have let's see, so Skyla obviously is the immediate threat. Getting something for her would be good, especially since we don't have anything. But I also think Melfi can probably handle her. Yes, Secret Boss lost. Skyla's ace is Swanna, but she also has a Swoobat though that I think is also kind of threatening. I think she does Unpheasant, Swoobat, and Swanna. So those are what we have to work against. But then so yeah, after Skyla we have Bryson, right? Yeah, Bryson. Wait, what? Hold on, am I missing something? Something feels wrong. No, it's Bryson. It's Bryson and then Iris. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I don't know why my brain is just not functioning today. Yeah, no, I think so yeah, we have Ice and Dragon to worry about as well. We don't have any Ice types on the team. I don't know if we want to get something for Iris, but Deborah Kirby says Melfi can kind of stall Skyla's whole team. Boring as heck, but it can work. Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, him on top handles Bryson. Good point, Dapper Kirby. So something for Dragons in the Elite Four are the ones to worry about. Let's see, what do we have for the Elite Four? We can body Grimsley with him on top, most likely. But yeah, I guess something against Chantal and Caitlyn and Marshall would be good. We have nothing for any... I mean, technically we have Woobat for Marshall, but I'm not really trying to bank on a Woobat for Marshall, so... Granted, it does 4 times resist everything Marshall deals with stab, but I think he has rock moves, so... Voidexcar says, does she also have the American Bird? Braviary is what you're talking about, Voidexcar. I don't think I have a Braviary, no. Though I think we can catch one later in the game. Ooh, Archeops? Archeops wouldn't be a bad choice, though, actually. We have Betty as an Archeops, right? That'd be helpful. That'd be pretty helpful. Dapper Kirby says Victini can be taught Shadow Ball, which handles Caitlyn and Chantal, and naturally combats Marshall. That's a good point. That's a good point. Victini, not a terrible option. I'm not opposed to the Victini. The problem is that, like, god damn, it's gonna take forever to grind it up. I'm still really tempted on the Emolga, just because Emolga's good. Yeah, Archeops is fragile. I remember from the last time we used one, Star Champ. Voidexcar says Hex Girl has Stab, Shadow Ball, and Walls Marshall. That's actually a good point, Voidexcars. Chandelure would Wall Marshall, Stab super effective against both Chantal and Caitlyn. Granted, Chandelure also takes super effective from Chantal, so that's something to consider as well. Would also be good against Bryson. Yeah, I mean, you're right, Dapper Kirby, you're right. Emolga is basically only for Skyla. Although it does technically help against Marshall, too. For what it's worth. I think, honestly, the Litwick is sounding really good. The Litwick is sounding really good. Plus, I don't have to grind it as much. I wonder if we have a Dust Stone right now. I would say we will need one. Here, let me check. Where would it be? It would be in just a regular bag, right? Should be sorted. We do not have a Dust Stone, but isn't there one? There's one on like Route 10, right? Route 10, which is like leading up to the Pokemon League, I think. Does someone want to look that up for me? That'd be really, really helpful. I do not have one, but the point is I don't have one currently, so it would be a Lampent for a little while. Yeah, would only need to worry about ghost moves and then any rock moves that Marshall has. It's a good point. What here? Actually, I'm curious. What does Marshall have? Because I know that in one of the games he does have really good moves, and the other he doesn't. I don't remember which is which. Let me pull up Marshall's page real fast. Marshall has, in black and white, he does have Stone Edge. He has Stone Edge on like everything. Or Rock Slide on Mian Xiao, but Stone Edge on everything else. Yeah, so that's definitely something that I'll have to keep in mind. He also has Payback on Throw, so that's something to absolutely consider. Still though, it's still not a bad option. And yeah, with Skyla we would just use the Melfi strategy that we were already gonna do, Dapper Kirby. Yeah, definitely a thing. Okay, so I guess have we ironed it down? Ooh, Umbreon would be kind of cool though. Nice tanky mon. Already has Shadow Ball too, which is cool. I'd have to make it evolve, but which would be kind of a pain in the ass. But I don't know. That's still a fun idea. Route 10 and Mistralton Cave. Oh, there's one in Mistralton Cave. Oh, interesting. We could go there. I was saying, is there anything that prevents us from actually going in there right now? I'm trying to think. You don't normally just have access to Cobalion this early, do you? I technically need one. It's just kind of funny, but Yeah. Okay. What are we deciding here? Okay, I guess I'll put it to a vote, you guys. Let's do Victini. Victini or Chandelure. That's what I'll put it down to. Victini or Chandelure. I will let you guys pick whichever one you guys want to see. If we do Victini, I am gonna have to spend some time grinding, unfortunately. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah. Chandelure is much less grinding. Dapper Kirby says you can go into Mistralton Cave as soon as you can get as you can serve. Oh, which I can do right now. So yeah, we can go in there then. Interesting. Voidiscars votes for Chandelure. We can make a poll. I don't think we don't really need to make a poll right now, Star Jam. I think just tell me what you guys want. I'm seeing two people for Chandelure. Yeah, we will need Flash. I guess I can go in there. What level are the Pokemon in there? We can get an encounter too, now that I think about it. What level are the Pokemon in there? I just want to make sure that we're prepared for that. As previously mentioned, we're not actually supposed to have, Oh, come on, Bulbapedia. Don't be dumb right now. Are you really going to do this? Mistralton Cave. Come on. Oh my god. Bulbapedia, why? Why are you like this? Bulbapedia's down right now. I guess I'll just Google it. Mistralton Cave. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it has Woobat, Boldore, and Axew. And also has the Dust Cloud Drillbur we need. They're in the 30s. They're in like the low 30s. Okay, good to know. Okay, so yeah, I'm seeing lots of vote for Chandelure. I don't get me wrong, Dapper Kirby. I would love to use the Victini. I think that's a fun one, but it's a lot of work, and also I'm seeing a lot of love for the Chandelure. So yeah, we're gonna add the Chandelure. We are gonna add the Chandelure. So onto the squad it goes. Welcome, Hex Girl. We will go ahead and chalk you up on the layout. Litwick into slot 1. Ooh, Alomomola blocking you though. Let me see if I can find a better way to lay this out. How about Woobat in slot 1? That's better. And then we'll put Litwick down there. Sometimes I gotta rearrange because Pokemon are laid out weird. There we go. That's better. Okay, cool. So, with that said, what level does it's kind of late. I think it's like the 40 something. It's like 40 something that Litwick evolves, right? Like 41, I want to say. That's quite a bit, but regardless, I owe Star Champ a grind, but we're gonna have to grind anyways for Litwick, so it works out. We are going to grind. Let's see, where would be a good spot to grind Litwick up a little bit? Give it the Lucky Egg real fast. Let's see here. There it is. Beautiful. Okay, it is 41. Thank you, Dapper Kirby. Vortex Curse says we can use Victini in Sword and Shield. Fire types are great in that game. Is Victini in Sword and Shield? I didn't think that was one of the ones that was available. I would be opposed to it, but I'm pretty sure it's... I don't know if it's in the game. Let's see. Where do I want to fight? Where's a good spot for that? Route 6, maybe? Let's try Route 6. Let's try Route 6. Oh, yeah, and I'll throw the grinding banner on real fast. Where is it? Oh, God, I keep losing it. There it is. Alright, let's go. Okay, yeah, Deer Link will be good for us. Flame Burst. Ooh, Feint Attack, hello. Not a fan of that. We have potions? Yeah, we got some, good. We love that. I saw I had some, at least a rare candy. Wonder if we could use that to get us a couple of levels. What are we shooting for as far as getting it on par? 35, I guess. Oh geez, what's wrong, SBS? Everything okay? Hope everything's okay. Leech Seed, no. Let me rearrange the moves here a little bit, or it'll drive me a little batty. There we go. Oh no, that sounds like a disaster. Oh, is this an Audino? Oh, it's a Leavanny. See, there's an example of Shaking Grass not always being Audino though, Dapper Kirby. Yeah, that sounds like a recipe for disaster, SBS. I'm by no means like a huge Speed Racer fan or anything, but that sounds rough. Yeah, he does strike me as that kind of guy, SBS. The kind of guy who just starts too many things at once and then just doesn't resolve anything. I've heard that. Yeah, just that director just seems to only ever want to start a new thing and never actually elaborate on a previously established thing, which is, I can see how that'd be incredibly annoying. Couldn't get away. Hello. Okay, well there's your redemption there, Star Champ. So Hex Girl 32, but I think we'll just keep going. Oh, hold on, how many rare candies do I have? I have one rare candy. Well, might as well use it. Boink. Memento? No, we do not want Memento. Thanks though. Let me go heal real fast, and we'll keep it going. We should have had Black Superman by now. That's a real thing in the comics, right? I recall that being a thing. Or at least hearing that it was a thing. I don't know enough about it, though, to really comment too terribly much. Vodiscar says, is there anyone who plays Breath of the Wild and knows how to farm weapons with attack up? Not specifically with attack up, no. I know how to farm some useful weapons, but I mean it's a little cheaty. Michael B. Jordan as Clark Kent, the dream. SBS says, yeah, it's a Superman from another reality. He's also the president. Ooh. Interesting. Wild. Voice says, I can't find any info online. Do you need attack up for some particular reason, Void X-Cars, or you just kind of want attack up? I think you can... Isn't there one of the... It's been a long time since I played, to be clear, so I'm a little bit fuzzy. Isn't there a shrine? Isn't there a shrine that has a guardian that has attack up? Like a mini guardian, I should say. I think you could do the shrines over and over again and grind weapons that way. If you could just find the shrine that has that you know, the attack up, like laser sword or whatever. Yeah, I haven't played Breath of the Wild in a minute because I actually 100% Breath of the Wild like half a year ago. So that was the last time I played. It's been a minute. Okay, 34. Let's get one more level and then we should be good to go. The frickin' the jump kick. Oh, that's funny. Oh, detect, wasting my time. Come on, baby, let's go. Ooh, bide. Oh, that's a little scary, but we're fine. I'm just waiting for the next. I'm sure this has to have happened at least once on stream by now, where I like sit there and I'm not paying attention to the fact that something is biting and I just mash. That absolutely sounds like a Lydia thing to do. SP says, by the way, because I'm getting more free time this summer, I'm thinking of doing something really dumb and stupid. Ooh, what did you have in mind, SBS? I am curious. Endure. Sergeant says, I wish Switch games weren't so prohibitively expensive. They are a little pricey, yeah, that is unfortunate. You're paying for the quality, I guess, but yeah, some people disagree with that notion, and I get it, I get it. It's rough. Was there a game that you really wanted, Sergeant, or was it Breath of the Wild? We were talking about that. Breath of the Wild's such a good game. I do highly recommend that. Do highly recommend that. Sir says that sounds like a thing Lydia has done against a C dot in Emerald. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. That is par for the course for the lids. Okay, 35 acquired. Very good. Fantastic. Hex Girl all ready to go. Let's see. We can also give you the Eviolite. That's something we can definitely do until you evolve. And in fact, I can actually have you keep the Eviolite until we get that Duskstone, which is kind of nice. It'll be a nice defensive little ball of wax. Okay, so let's fly back to. And we can actually leave you out front as well. Let's fly back to Mr. Alton once again. Breath of the Wild, Ace Attorney, Pokemon Smash. Yeah. So many. There should be. I think there's a sale on Ace Attorney. At least there was. You might check, Star Champ. Capcom was doing their big Capcom sale really recently. I don't know if it's still going on or not, but you might double check on that because if there were a time to get Ace Attorney, it's during one of those sales. It goes down pretty low. You know, considering it's like 3 awesome games. Yeah, definitely look into that, Star Champ. I don't know if the sale's still going on. SBS says, well, 2 things. I'm thinking about taking a second job and making a playlist slash soundtrack built around the idea of if we were trainers. So if one person encounters, one person's encounter theme and battle theme using other video game music. Ooh, that's a fun idea, SBS. Yeah, that's super cool. You should do that. That sounds very creative and fun. Okay, so yeah, back to Celestial Tower is where we're going now. We're all done grinding, so we'll just leave Hex Girl out front and carry on as we were. Actually, really quickly though, I just have to run to the restroom, so I'm gonna go on standby for just a moment. Also save, just for good measure. And yeah, I will be back in just a moment while I also go. I might as well get a refill on coffee too. So yeah, I shall be back in just a tick. So stay tuned. Okay, I have returned. Thank you for your patience. Let's see. Secret boss says, I already got Yumi's encounter theme done, and it's stupid obvious. Ooh, oh, hold on, it's not obvious. What is Yumi's theme? I want to know, Secret Boss Sauce. Okay, so let's get running back over to the tower. Yeah, here we are, where we left off. Hold on, there's an Audino. Hold on. I want to see the Audino. If they're shaking grass in Gen 5, you always go and visit. You always go to visit the friend. The Buck Bumble theme? Oh my goodness, SPS, that's so silly. Oh, I love it. Oh, we've been attracted once again by the Audino. Oh, come on, Hex Girl, you can do it. Oh, I just want to see how much damage the Flame Burst does. Come on. Here we go. Okay, this is gonna take too long. It's gonna take too long, but it was lovely to see you, Audino. Very good. SP says, already got Star Champ's theme down too. Ooh, what's Star Champ's theme? Star Champ says, sadly, it doesn't look like Ace Attorney is on sale, but Mario and Rabbids is. The sale must have ended. That's tragic. I should have told you about it sooner. Cause yeah, they were. I think it was down from like, cause it's at what, like it's 30, I think, on Switch. I think it was down to like 15 or 20, but I can't remember what it was. Yeah, sad. But ooh, Mario and Rabbids though, I haven't played that. I do have it. I haven't played it, but I've heard really good things about it. Not get away. Feels bad. Litwick a little on the slow side. That was a crit. Holy cow. Oops. Wait, did I just run into an encounter while standing in front of somebody I haven't fought yet? Hold on. Am I gonna leave this battle with? Oh god, you have dark moves, don't you? Hold on. Confused, right? Oh god. Oh god, please don't do this to me, Watchog. Please don't do this to me. Avoid. Super Fang, you can't hit me with that. Come on. Will-O-Wisp. Good gravy. Are you serious? I hate RNG, man. I hate it. I hate it. I'll say I can't click links while I'm streaming SPS, but what is it? Just out of curiosity. Please just hit it with Will-O-Wisp. Thank you. Watchog is one of the most annoying Pokemon in this game, I swear. Just does all of the most obnoxious things. The menu theme from Winter Gold. I don't know what that is. I actually have no idea. But interesting. Very interesting. Oh, because she wasn't looking at me. I see. Tiger says, I feel like Liz's theme would just be the Mii theme. You mean like the Mii Plaza theme, or like, what is it? How does that go? It's been so long. I can't remember what it is. I was gonna try and hum it. I can't think of it though. I legit can't think of it. The Plaza theme. Is that it? Is that it? I can't remember. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, that's totally it. That has to be it. I don't know. That probably sounded really silly. But regardless, I'm pretty sure that was correct. You can all let me know. Simipour. Okay, gotta switch for that one. Who wants to fight a Simipour? Oh man, we don't have a grass type anymore. I mean, we have Prinsect, but like that's a different thing. Shoot. I guess just Spinaroo then. I'll have you know that my theme song would be obvious. It's Britney Spears' Toxic. Come on. Come on. You guys all know. You guys all know that's what it has to be. Okay. Hit it with the Rock Smash. Scald. I don't like Scald. Scald makes me sad. Okay, didn't burn me. Good. I always forget that this is around the time of the game where the trainers really start to get like out of control. The Tiger says you aren't that toxic. I don't think it's sort of a running gag, Tiger, on my channel just in general, because one of my favorite things to do while playing Pokemon is spam the move Toxic. So everyone's always poking fun at me like way overusing Toxic. I do Toxic and Protect as a combo in basically every run that I can. So that's sort of the gag. Tranquil's coming out. Let's go into Melfi just to be safe. Just to be safe. I would go into Hex Girl, but she's a little damaged right now. I want to heal first. Celestial Tower is going to be a pain in the ass, you guys. Holy cow. There's so many trainers in there. The crazy part is that we're already ready to fight Skyla. Our levels are going to get kind of insane inside of the tower, I imagine. Tons of them did Star Champ. Tons of the Pokemon I had in the box already had Toxic on them. It's because TMs are infinitely reusable in Gen 5, so before the end of every playthrough in Gen 5, I usually teach like basically everything I can Toxic and Protect. It's just such a good combo, especially in the early game where like none of the early game mons can really do anything about it. Speaking of which, I should teach Toxic to Alomomola while I'm thinking about it, since I did just get it. Yeah, so we will teach that to Melfi, because Melfi already has Protect, and that was the combo we were going to do in the first place. We will get rid of Aqua Jet, just because the priority's good, but yeah, I like the combo, so Surf and Wake Up Slap I want for variety, so goodbye, Aqua Jet. That's fun, SBS, that's fun. I was gonna say, how are your classes going? Are you doing good? Like, are you what's the way to phrase this? Are you doing successful schoolwork? Does it feel rewarding and like you're making progress? I hope so. I hope so. Please let me run. Couldn't get away. All right. I hate not being able to get away. It is my least favorite thing in this entire series. You're doing solid. That's awesome, SPS. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. I admire anyone who has the determination to stay at school, considering I did not do that. And I should have, frankly. Pursuit! No! Okay, didn't do that much. God damn it, Will-O-Wisp. I know you're not 100% accurate, but good gravy. I'm going to throw my computer out the window. I'm going to do that. Going to do that. What is the accuracy on Will-O-Wisp? It's like 90, right? Or is it lower? Maybe it's lower. Maybe it's like 75. Point is, I'm getting angry. Like, at this point, I could have just mashed Flame Burst, and it probably would have been better. Oh my god. That's the third Willow miss in a row. I just wanted to do the Will-O-Wisp Hex thing. That's so much to ask for. It's this wild Zebstrika that I'm just trying to run past. Get out of here. Good god. SBS says, did Will-O-Wisp get an accuracy buff? It never misses this much. I don't know. I don't know, SBS. I'm unclear. I have another trainer to fight though. Let me heal Hex Girl up and we'll try and deal with it. I'm like tempted. Should I like actually, you know what? Should I get rid of hold on, I can actually check Will-O-Wisp's accuracy. I was thinking about maybe just doing Toxic. Hex works with Toxic too, right? It's okay. It's 75. I mean, that's respectable. Missing that much with 75 accuracy. All right, fair enough. It sucks, but like, all right. Should I just get rid of Willow for Toxic? I know that Toxic also reduces attack, or rather, Willow actually reduces attack. The burn will reduce the attack, but I don't know if it's like worth it. I guess I can get rid of Imprison for now. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? No reason not to. No reason not to. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, it does work. It does work with Hex. Thank you, Yumi. Yeah, good to know. Good to know. Okay, then yeah, that should do for now. And then yeah, if it comes down to it, I could choose between getting rid of Willow or Toxic whenever it learns something different. Yeah, no reason not to emote. Yay! I love seeing that one. That makes me. It just puts a big old silly smile on my face. Okay, so yeah, let me heal up with a super potion. There you go, Hex Girl. And let's fight this next Ranger and finally get into this damn tower. Just get out of my way, Ranger. Please go down easy so that I can make some damn progress. Okay, Solosis. That is manageable. Very good, Hex Girl. Very good. Okay, Axew. We can stay in for that. Dragon Claw. Out of curiosity, where does one get Flash in this game? Does anybody know? Because I do want to go get that Dusk Stone, and I'm probably going to need Flash while I'm in there, to be honest. So yeah, if someone wanted to verify where we can get that so I don't have to run around in there blind, that would be awesome. It's oh god, a crit! Oh god, that scared me. You're thinking of Venoshock, Star Champ. Okay, Hex Girl hits 36. God, that scared me though. I would have been so mad. Okay, there we go. Very good, very good. Okay, let me... Hyper Potion up. Very good. Alright, let us carry on into the damn tower. And yeah, we're gonna keep our eye out for LGM in here. Because we are due an encounter in here, and the only thing we need is LGM. So, very good. Oh, there's so I got it. There's like 3 floors in here, isn't there? There's like 3 floors of trainers. So yeah, there's so many trainers to fight. Are we gonna fight Skyla today? We're gonna fight Skyla today. I'm gonna try really hard to fight Skyla today. I wish that this wasn't mandatory to fight her, because I would honestly have preferred to have started fighting her today as opposed to having to wait, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, I suppose. LG, I'm not going down. Simple beam, okay. Oh, that's right. Oh, I probably already have it then, Star Champ. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Okay, Solosis goes down. Sigilith, oh my. Sigilith does make me nervous, but we'll stay in. I think we can handle it. Drop a Toxic. Oh, wait. Well, you know what? It won't take damage from Toxic, but I think that Hex will still work, right? Because you have Magic Guard. But I think Hex will still work. Oh no, it did. Does it not have Magic Guard? Does this one not have it? Okay. Well, either way. Either way, hit it with the Hex. Yeah, this one does not have Magic Guard. Interesting. What are... I didn't know it had other abilities. What else does Sigilif have? God, the crits, though. Stop it. Okay, LGM is coming back out. You've got this, Hex Girl. I believe in you. Let me heal up real fast. Inner Focus? Is that what it is? Very interesting. I wonder if this... I think this LGM just can't hit me. I think that's why she switched. Alright, it's down. Alright, next up. God. I'm very, I'm very paranoid at this place. There's a lot of strong Pokemon to deal with, I have to say. Okay, Deerling. We can handle that. Give it the Flame Burst. Oh, it's Wonder Skin? There's an ability called Wonder Skin? What does Wonder Skin do? I don't think I've ever heard of that. So we are running low on the accuracy. I might need to go and fly to Miss Dralton real quick. I was hoping to get to the nurse in here, but I don't think that that's going to happen. I think I need to go heal up first. Also, these freaking critical hits are driving me batty. I'm thankful that none of them have killed, but I'm getting really tired of getting hit with them, like every battle. It drops the accuracy of status boost to 50%. Oh, wow, so... Or wait, it drops them to 50% or drops them by 50%? Because that is, of course, quite different. But so I guess that means that toxic landing was very, very 50-50 then, huh? Wild. To, not by. Okay, cool. Good to know. Are you just raising my special attack? I'm already confused, bro. Later. Alright, very good. Yeah, let me, really quickly, let me go and heal up real fast. I was hoping to get all the way over there, but not today, not today. And yeah, still keeping an eye out for LGM. We still need that. Don't let me forget. Don't let me forget. Heal me. And yeah, I'll also grab, I'll grab some more super potions, and maybe a few more hyper potions as well, since we're here. I think that's probably a good idea. Hyper potion, how many do we have? 23. Oh, might as well get up to an even 30. Seems fair. And then super potions, I know that we've used a few. Let me get like 14. Get to 20. But I do use them a lot for quick heal. Okay. And fly on back. Well, no, I can't fly back. What am I thinking? Gotta walk back. Unfortunate, but that's okay. We got the power of speed up on our hands. But for these parts. Ooh, look at that. That was so clean. I didn't fight you? Okay, I didn't fight this person, apparently. Oops. Well, we're gonna fight this person real fast. Backpacker Ruth with the Minchino. Starter says 5 Pokemon have this ability. Venomoth, the Skitty line, Sigilif, and Bruxish. Interesting. Yeah, I never even heard of that one. Wild. I don't know why I Toxic. I should have just Flame Bursted at it. Oh well. Saying, why do you do this to me? I'm so tired of these status effects, man. Come on. At least I got the toxic down, though, so you're gonna die regardless. It'd be nice if I could wake up, though. Wake up, Hex Girl. There we go. Alright, beautiful, beautiful. Well done. Well done, my ghostly friend. Okay, so let me swoopy swappy. Let's put Melfi out front now. Here, let me rearrange a little bit. I'll probably get Prinsect and Patty caught up off stream, to be honest, just because they're basically unusable this late in the game, if I'm being real with you guys. Here, I'll do it this way, just so I can understand what I got going on here. Here we go. Okay, cool. That's good. That's good. All right, let's go. Back to where we were. Beautiful. Hyper Potion. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, what you got for us? Emolga. That is unfortunate. Probably fine, though. Do we have anything that wants to fight an Emolga? Not really. This is fine. This is probably fine. You just surf at it. Hoping it would go down in one shot, but nope. Alright, finish it off, Melfi. Hyper Potion, hello? Okay, we're faster. Ooh, the critical hit. See, it didn't even matter. Didn't even matter. See, I know what I'm playing with, Star Champ. Just gotta have faith. Wish? That's a fun idea, but no. Herdier is coming out. That is definitely a job for Spinaroo. Intimidate, fair enough. Get our free fake out real fast. Bonk. And Rock Smash. Very good. Okay. And we will carry on. Oh, also, you know what? I've gone this entire stream without even opening my stream manager on my phone. I need to do that. Hold on. Sorry. I don't know how I managed to drop the ball that hard, but I did. Here we go. Let me get that going. There we go. Sorry if I missed anybody's chats. I know that sometimes unless I have my stream manager pulled up, I just don't even see like someone say something in the chat. So my apologies if I missed anything. All right, what do you got for us? You have Bloodloon. Easy. Well, not for Melfi, but in general, though. I probably will switch for this one, though. Let's go into Hex Girl. Should be good, actually. It's such a perfect. I know, Star Champ. I'm dropping the ball. I'm dropping the ball. No, I just forget sometimes. It's like it's like the one thing that's like not like on one of my monitors. So it's just like, yeah, I get everything set up on my monitors. I'm like, okay, yeah, everything looks like it's supposed to, and I'm just like, wait, there's one more thing I gotta do. I was gonna say I'm planning on getting my tablet set up soon, which I think it's just like kind of broken right now. I need to like fix it up a little bit. I'm gonna get my tablet set up so that's just like basically my permanent stream manager, but I just haven't done that yet. Oh, hey, Will-O-Wisp. Very nice. Okay, cool. That's the one floor down. Also, still no. I haven't even seen a wild Pokemon yet. Okay, Litwick. We already have the full Litwick line. I'm kind of hoping to bump into that LGM before too long. We do in fact need it. Now we're starting to get encounters. Jeez. don't want a Litwick, though. Okay, let's fight this person. Well, or not. I was like, we haven't run into a single encounter, and they were like, oh shit, was it time? And then they just all come at once. That's funny. Okay, Psychic Bell, what do you got for us? You got a Musharna. Ooh, that's actually a little tricky. A little tricky, a little bulky. We got it. Go for... Do I want to do the setup thing or just hit it with Surf? Let's try a Surf. Ooh, yeah, see, that's what I was worried about. Lucky Chant, no crits, got it. Yeah, let's just Toxic it. That'll work. That'll work. Synchronize? Oh, come on. I did not know that was a thing. Alright, let me heal my own Toxic real fast. Maybe? Antidote, yeah, there we go. Antidote, please. Ooh, that did a lot of damage, holy cow. Might as well stall a turn out since we're Toxic'd up anyways. Take a turn to heal. This is the good strategy. The good strategy. Potions and Toxic and Protect, and it's good stuff. Hypnosis. Oh, you're so annoying. Do I have anything to deal with sleep? Chestos, yes, very good. Giving me more to stall turns with Musharna. Bye-bye! Very good. Another Psychic here. Let me, I think I will swap to Hex Girl for, well, Fenrir's fallen a little behind, but I think Hex Girl can, is better equipped to deal with Psychic type users. I will swap Hitmontop in when I can. Psychic Vicky's got the Yamask. Ominous Wind. Oh god, that might be a little... I was expecting a Hex back. Oh, that was nothing. That was nothing. We're good. We're good. Get out of here, you mask. Gullet. I think I'll go into Melfi for that one. Alright, give him the Surf. Oh, Gullet's cool. I really like Gullet. It's a cool Pokemon. Okay. Next up, hello. God, there's so many freaking trainers. I think we still have another floor after this one of trainers. It's insane how many trainers they stack between Clay and Skyla, but then there's like no level difference between the two of them, or like a very minuscule level difference between the two of them. We're already ready to take on Skyla, and we still have a surplus of trainers to fight. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Also, this is kind of risky. Because it's probably gonna hex me. Here, I think I'll just switch for this one. Let's go into Melfi. Don't want to take any chances. Ooh, Imprison actually probably would have screwed us there too. That's funny. Alright, catch the serve. Very good. Swoobat is coming out. Ooh, god, Swoobat, huh? I think I'll just stay in. Amnesia, okay. do the toxic thing. Set up a protect like we do. Air cutter, okay. Ugh, critical hit. Ugh, we're fine though. We're fine. No worries. We'll heal. Very good. I like that. I like that emote, Tiger. That's cute. Okay, and protect. That will do the trick. Alright, beautiful. Beautiful. Swoop Out's kind of scary, though. It's actually like a surprise, like for how like derpy it looks, it's surprisingly strong, and it's a really good typing. Kinda has a tendency to mess with my day. Okay, let me put, yeah, Hex Girl could stay out front, I think. I do believe. Grab this item. Well, unless... Okay, nope. I was hoping for the LGM. We're still on the lookout for it. We will find it eventually. Ooh, I should heal, ooh, Spell Tag, actually. That's kind of cool. Let me Super Potion up Hex Girl, and then we'll fight this guy. Oh, and there's the nurse, too. That's excellent. That is excellent. Still no LGM. Hello. What do you have for us, Psychic Brace? Duosion. Aw, he's so cute. Duosion's pretty cute. I love that his little nub hands come up on his chin like he's like really bashful. It's very amusing to me. Okay, so let's Hex. Psyshock. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Finish it off. Very nice. Okay, and thankfully we've got this nurse here to heal us, which is very nice. I think I will swap out to... what would she have? It's usually psychic types that the doctors and nurses have, so... I would feel bad switching into Spinaroo, because I think I'm just going to have to switch out. And just Super Potion Hex Girl, and we'll just rock out with that. Hello, nurse. Hello, nurse. Alright, Gothita. We will hit it with the Hex. I wish that the Hex was killing more consistently, but it just ain't doing it, sadly. I mean, it might now, if I hit. Not this time. Come on. Oh my goodness gracious. RNG is not my friend. Oh god, actually I'm a little nervous now. Hold up. Okay, snapped out of confusion, good. Get out of here, Gothita. Let me swap. Alomomola, huh? That actually Spinaroo can fight. That is good. That is good. Oh wait, no. I just realized the Future Sight. The Future Sight's gonna hit Spinaroo. Is that how it works? Hold on, do you guys know? Do you guys know that's important? Does Future Sight hit if the Pokemon that used it goes down? Oh god, I don't know. No, I'm like second guessing it. Wouldn't it hit there though? Right? Do you guys know? Oh god, hold on. Hold on, I need to check this. I need to check this before I make a terrible, terrible mistake. I do not want to get hit with a frickin' Future Sight. Starter says yes, it hit. Does it really? Are you sure? Future Sight. Ah, dang it, Bulbapedia, why are you down again? No, Bulbapedia, why? Ah! I'm dying. I hate Bulbapedia, man. No, it's still being stupid. I'm just gonna have to take your word for it, Star Champ. Okay, let me swap. Just go into I think it's changed though, Star Champ. I think it changed in one of the generations. I just don't know which one. I need to go into Melfi though. I'm not gonna take any chances. Big up slap. Oh no, okay, it does hit. Oh god, that was a good decision on my part. Thank you, Star Champ. Thank you for convincing me to do that. Ah, god, I almost risked it. I do not want to lose my freaking Hitmontop. I love Hitmontop. He's so cool, and I love him. I don't want him to go anywhere. Full heal. Hello? I guess it makes sense. You are a nurse, but still. Dang it. Search says, if it changes, it's likely Gen 6. Fair enough. Yeah, I think it did change. I think it did change at some point. I could be wrong, but I don't know. Point is, it would have hit here, and that would have been bad. I'm glad that it didn't. You don't have more than one full heal, do you, Sachiko? Evidently not. Okay, wake up slap. We'll slap you back. How about that? Use a little bit of speed up just to speed this along here. Hyper Potion! Oh, come on. Well, we're definitely speeding up now. Get out of here. Okay. There we go. Spinaroo hits level 37. Very good. We do not want agility. No agility for me. Thank you. We heal up. Starter says it's changed a lot over the gens, but not that bit. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, cool. I don't know where I'm getting that info from, like why that's in my head is like a thing that possibly exists, but I'll take your word for it. Since Bulbapedia refuses to cooperate with me, have you guys noticed that that's been really consistent lately? That like Bulbapedia keeps going down like over and over again. It's very strange. I don't know why that keeps happening. SBS says, did I miss anything? Nope. We're still trying to get through Celestial Tower. It's taking a really long time. So yeah, no, you didn't miss anything, SBS. We're just moving here. Stoutland. Ugh, that's a little tanky. Do you have Crunch? Hopefully you do not have Crunch. That would make me very sad. Thunderfang. Okay. Fair enough. Would have Pursuit, right? I could probably switch. Yeah, I'll do that. I will do that. Let's swap out to Spinaroo. Ah, Paralysis, yuck. Starter has been buffed. It's hits switched out Pokemon. It's changed accuracy. It's become typeless. Oh, interesting. Lots of changes there. Starter says, you saying the name Sachiko hits differently now? Does it? What is like why? I was saying I might be missing context. Paralyzed feels bad. No fake out for me. Oh, it's Hachiko, not Sachiko. Very similar, but different. Hachiko. Oh god, I love that show. Nana's so good. I just said I didn't want anything to happen to Spinaroo! Oh my god, I'm so mad! I'm so mad with the critical hit! I would have been fine if it didn't crit. Ah! No, not Spinaroo! Aww. Ah! Oh, I'm really upset, you guys. I'm really upset. Ah, oh, that's so lame! Okay. Well, that is so rough, you guys. Holy cow. Alright. I gotta, hold on, let me update the board real fast. Dang it, we're just taking all the L's today. Feels super bad. Feels super bad. Let me pull them off the board. Man. Also, Woobat's thingy broke again. I still gotta figure out why that keeps happening. Here we go. Okay, well, let's finish you off. There was no reason for that either. It's so obnoxious. It's so obnoxious. I'm not getting Thunderfanged by you. Nice try. Go down to Toxic, you jerk. Man, Celestial Tower, man. Celestial Tower just not giving us any leeway here. Let me, do I have an escape rope? Nice if I did. No. Dang it. I should get some repels, too. Yeah. Alright, well, we gotta... Might as well grab whatever this is. Revive, okay. Yep, I gotta go all the way back. Feels really, really bad. Also, there is a very loud truck outside my house, and I hope you guys can't hear it. Get off me. Oh, I'm so upset about Spinaroo, though, you guys. That's so lame. That's my second Hitmontop to go down. I don't like losing Hitmontop. Also, good lord, the wild Pokemon are rampant all of a sudden. Oh my god. Leave me alone! SBS says it revived. This is kind of a rush stream for you, isn't it? I will say, like, I'm having fun, to be clear. I'm definitely having fun. But, like, man, yeah, we are getting, like, kind of dunked on this stream, and it feels kind of bad. Also, god dang it, speed up. Let's go. Alright, let me get out. Good lord. Okay, fly. I'm gonna go fly my happy butt back to Miss Stralton again. Tiger says, are you sure you still want to challenge this gym? I mean, I want to. We're running a little late at this point. But like, I want to make some progress today. But yeah, losing Spinaroo is rough. Losing Spinaroo is really, really rough. Man. Alright. Stupid Stoutland. Figure out who we're adding to the squad now. Goodbye, my friend. Aw, this feels so bad. He's one of my favorites. Aw. Okay, goodbye. Alright, let's figure out who we're adding to replace him. Let's see. Ideally something high level would be good. We lost our fighting type, which feels kind of bad. I guess I could... an easy replacement would be the throw here. We could use Ernie. It has Brick Break, which is really nice. Throw is really strong. It's a little slow, but it is really, really strong. Not a terrible option. Ling... I think Ling is just Mind Food, right? It's not Mind Shao. Let me double check. Ling... Yeah, Ling is Mind Fu, so yeah, cannot do, unfortunately. Dang it. Oh, our levels may have gone up, though, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, we got 37, 38. Yeah, we're actually up in levels, so we can add stuff. We're like, now Shock Nest here is an option. Is Shock Nest an Electros? That would actually be kind of cool. I think Shock Nest may actually be the Electros. Hold on, let me... Dex Electros. Oh, come on, Discord. Why? Don't you glitch out on me too, Discord. Come on. There we go. God, technology is not my friend today. Oh my goodness gracious, it's locked up again. Stop it! There we go. Yes, Shock Nest is in fact the Electros. Yeah, I think Electros would be really cool. What level does Oh god, I can't check frickin' Bulbapedia, can I? What level does Tynamo evolve? 39. Okay, that's actually only 2 levels away. Holy cow. That's not a bad option. That is not a bad option. An electric type is cool. An electric type with no with no weaknesses is really cool. I think I might do that. I think I may just do that. Yeah, I was just making sure there's not any other options. I forgot that we caught these guys too, so that these technically weren't in order, but we don't want those. Yeah, I think yeah, I will go ahead and add Shock Nest to the squad, I think. Tiger has redeemed Go Grind Lids. You got it, Tiger. Yeah, go grind up Shock Nest. Okay, very good, Tiger. Sounds good. SBS, the problem is you have too much porn saved to your computer. No, SBS. No, none of that. Starship says the only downside is the lack of flamethrower. We can get the TM for that somewhere, I think. I don't remember where it is, but yeah. Yep. Let's add the Tynamo. It's only 2 levels from hitting electric. I don't remember what level it evolves into Electros. No, it's Thunderstone, isn't it? Now that I think about it. Oh, is flamethrower post game? That feels kind of bad. I think did we have this? We used an Electros before, and I think we had the same discussion. Do we have a Thunderstone? Yeah, I'm curious. If we do, that would be awesome, because then we could, as soon as we get the electric, we could theoretically have Electros. We do have a Thunderstone. Ooh, that's excellent. That is excellent. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're in business then. We're in business. Let me add Tynamo to the layout real fast though. Tynamo. Okay, there we go. And yeah, there we got it. I love how it's already on par level wise too. That's really cool. But yeah, okay, let's I gotta go redeem Tiger's Redemption real fast, so we'll do that. I'm trying to think of like a good spot to do that at. Probably just like in the water, right? If I go to like the Route 1 area, I could do that. Yeah, that's probably good. Probably a good spot. Fly over there real fast. And yeah, let me put the lucky egg on you. And what do you have, Shock Nest? What moves do you have? Anything good? Thunder Wave, Spark, and Charge Beam. Okay, fair enough. Do I have anything to give you? I'd give you Volt Switch, I guess. We already have Charge Beam. I don't think there's anything crazy that I want to add. But yeah, let me... Oh, come on. You're really gonna do this to me? Get out of here, Patrat. Okay, let me go off to, yeah, the water area over here. And yeah, we'll fight things in the water right here. Level 10? No. Hold on, let me go to the next route where there's like Frillish and stuff. It'll be stronger stuff. I'm trying to deal with level 10 Basculin. Come on. Oh, and let me throw the Grinding Banner on as well. Level 34. Holy cow. And I hate not having a fighting type now, though. That really sucks. Please let me run. I swear to God. Thank you. Yeah, no, I can see how that would be obnoxious, Star Champ. Yeah, not having access to like moves that seem like they should be available is always super lame. And only level 15, really? I really thought this would be a good spot, but evidently these things are a little too weak. Yeah, that's not gonna be nearly quick enough. Where else could I grind? Where else could I grind? I'm trying to think of like somewhere where there'd be lots of Pokemon who would be weak to electric. I think there's not really a whole lot of options. I guess Nimbasa, just one of these routes over here, just seems like it would have some stuff that I can hit for neutral. I guess that's fine. And we're just never gonna get to frickin' Skyla today, are we? Feels super bad. God, that's like no XP. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How much does the Liepard give me? That's better. That's better. I think the Liepards are more common on the other route though. Hold on, let me go back over there. I believe Liepard is more common on Route 16, so I'm gonna go do that. I'm choosing to ignore that statement, SPS, by the way. Tiger says, you say unfortunate, I say interesting. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, you're such a weirdo, SPS. But it's why I keep you around. Come on, Liepard, I know you're here. Feed me the Liepards, please. Oh, god, these freaking Minchinos, man. At least they go down in one hit, so it's not that bad, but ugh. We're just never gonna get to fight Skyla today. I still have the one floor left on frickin' Celestial Tower. I still have to finish the last floor. I don't know. I can still fight Skyla today, I think. We'll go a little bit long. Shoot for like 2 hours and 30. I think that sounds fine. I think. I wish that these Trubbish went down in one hit though. That's kind of annoying that they don't. Okay, also I have not seen a single Liepard, and that's incredibly obnoxious. There it is. There it is. That's what I want. You give good XP. Gimme. This has been a very, very grind-heavy stream. I'm sure you guys have noticed. It do be that way sometimes, but my word. What an interesting one. Also, I missed the charge beam. That feels so freaking bad. No, not Thunder Wave. Oh my god, everything's falling apart, you guys. It's not fair. Just get out of here, Liepard. I'm gonna cry, you guys, I swear. I'm gonna cry. Okay, let me go heal. Should only need to do one healing session, I think. And then we'll have Shock Nest good and ready to go. It should hit electric, like, probably either by the end of Celestial Tower or at the very latest, it'll be while we're doing Skyla's Gym. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So really quickly, let me swap Spark to the front. Swap Spark to the front move. We'll put Charge Beam in slot 2. Actually, let's put Tackle in slot 2. That's good. There we go. Tiger says, "Don't cry. I'm not there to hug you in person." I know. I could use a hug right now with how poorly today's. Well, to be clear, I'm having fun. Like the stream has been fun, but like with how many Pokemon I've lost and like just how much grinding I've had to do, it's just like it is a little bit. It's a rough one today. This is a rough bout. It feels especially bad because I hadn't lost a single Pokemon on this run yet. until today. So it's just like, yeah, things have been going like flawlessly for several streams now. So it's just like, it does feel really bad to have like the one that just like everything starts just falling apart in front of my eyes. Feels bad, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna let it get to me. I'm not gonna let it get to me. These things happen. It is okay. It is par for the course for a Nuzlocke to lose Pokemon. So it is what it is. Yes, feed me the Liephards. Why does Charge Beam have low accuracy? It's not a good move. Gosh dang it. Okay, a couple more battles. Come on. Sarah says, I stepped away. Are we being nice to Lids, telling her how amazing and impressive she is? I suppose. I suppose SBS is being a smart aleck like usual, but I wouldn't have it any other way. That aside, I think so. I think we're all being supportive. We're just training up our new team member. All right, there it is. There's the level. There's your redemption there, Tiger. Thank you for the redemption. We got Shockness up to 39. And yeah, it'll hit 30 or 38. It'll hit 39 soon, very soon. So yeah, let me swap over to or turn the grinding off rather. That's what I meant to say. There we go. Okay, so now we can fly back to Mistralton again. Mistralton, City of Death, my word. Okay, let me heal up. SBS says, gotta go. Hey, no worries, SBS. Always fun having you around. We'll see you on the next one. Take care. Okay. I'm gonna get back to Celestial Tower real fast. I want to go and get one more refill on coffee. And yeah, the name of the game is Finished Celestial Tower. Finished Celestial Tower. And then we're still gonna do Skyla's Gym. I still want to do Skyla's Gym. Now that we have an Electric type on the team, it should be a wash. It should be easy to wash them, I should say. So that's what I want to do. We're gonna get through this freaking tower, and then we're gonna go fight Skyla. That is what we're doing. So yeah, I'm going to go on standby for just a moment while I get another refill on coffee, and then we will finish this sucker off. So yeah, stay tuned, everybody. Okay, I have returned. Thank you for your patience. Let's do this thing. Oh, thank you, Star Champ. Thank you. Thank you for the vote of confidence. I appreciate it. I do try. I do try. Do I want Shock Nest out front, or do I want to swap? Here, let me look real fast. Oh god, it's the team is so different now all of a sudden. Oh, it's crazy. Okay, yeah, I want to do Hex Girl out front, I think. That sounds good. Still keeping an eye out for that LGM, so I'm fine with running into some wild Pokemon because I do still want that LGM. Hopefully it just shows up. I don't want to have to like hunt for it. That would be really annoying. But we'll see. I know it's kind of low percentage chance, so you know, we'll do what we gotta do. And Litwick. All the way back through. We'll take a free heal. Thank you. Okay, back to this room. This was the guy with the Stoutland. Another Litwick. Still no LGM. Dang it. Okay, hello. Okay. My word. Okay, hello, person. Please be gentle to me. Please be gentle. I'm a little bit fragile today. Oh yeah, the Twitch app kind of sucks, to be honest, Starchamp. Yeah, the Twitch app kind of sucks. Oh, Swoobat, great. We love Swoobat. I was literally just talking about how Swoobat always gives me a hard time. Nice. Oh boy, calm mind Swoobat. We love it. I should go get the TM for Protect. Does anybody know where the TM for Protect is in Gen 5? You think I would know that, but I don't. Because that could actually be useful on Hex Girl here as well. Air Slash. Oh, it's a crit! Oh my god, why am my RNG so bad? Get out of here, Swoobat. Not cool, man. It's not cool. Inferno? That's a really powerful fire move, isn't it? Oh, it's only 50% accurate. Yeah, no, that's probably not worth it. That's a fun idea, but no, 50% accurate with my luck, absolutely not. Oh, I was just saying, like, I appreciate it, Starchamp. I appreciate it. I do try. I do try. Okay, Gothorita is coming out. I'm gonna swap into Melfi. Just to play it safe. This should be the last floor, thankfully, but my word. Starter says, Protect is obtained from Professor Juniper if you've seen 60 or more Pokemon. Oh, well, we've definitely seen, I think they said like 90 something, so yeah, we should go and meet up with Juniper then and get Protect. That is a good call. Come on, Melfi. I need you to break through the confusion, okay? There you go. There you go, good fishy friend. Level 39. Yeah, we're gonna be so much higher level than Skyla at this point. It's crazy. Not that that helped us not get bodied by trainers in here, but still. The thought that counts. Thank you. LGM? Nope. Yep, I may just have to hunt that LGM. Oh, I think I just saw another Pokeball down there. Hold on. Let me run back. Yeah, there we go. I just didn't see it. Oh, there it is. Cool. LGM. Yay! Okay, let's see if we can get you. Let's see if we can get you. Let's see. I wish I had a quick ball. Shocknest. Wait, Shocknest has Thunder Wave, doesn't it? Yeah, it sure does. Your time to shine, my friend. Drop a Thunder Wave on ya. Yay, we get the little alien friend. Synchronite, that's fine. I don't mind that. That's a little annoying, but not a big deal. Hey, not bad at all. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. This is exactly where we want to be. And we will just throw an Ultra Ball. Come on, LGM. I've mentioned this on stream before, but I think it's worth mentioning again, just for people who maybe weren't present last time. There's actually a really funny pun that LGM and BEM's names are based on. They're actually just phonetically written out versions of abbreviations for aliens from like the 80s. There's LGM and BEM, which are short for LGM is Little Green Men, and BEM is Bug-Eyed Monster. So just fun little bit of trivia for you. That's why they're called LGM and BEM, is because it's like literally, you know, alien. It's an alien joke, and it's really cute. I love it. With that said, I have a BEM named BEM, so I am of course going to name the LGM LGM. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. LG M. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, let me go heal. We got our encounter. That's great. I forgot to get repels. I need to do that. Don't let me forget when we get back to Mistralton to go get repels, you guys. God, just leave me alone. Oh, cool. We had our second LGM. Nice. I think they're more common on this floor though, so that's fair. That is fair. Come on, Ludwig. Don't you love how they like the entire like most of the stretch of on my way, they don't bother me at all, and now that I am like at the top, they're just like coming out of the woodworks. It's super great. So I can't even make it down the stairs. Sometimes my level of poor RNG is like actually inspiring. You guys are seeing this, right? It's like, damn, how do you suck that badly? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Okay, good. Jesus. Okay, to the top. To the top, to the top, to the top. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Okay, cool. Here we are. Finally. Oh, I forgot there's Pokemon up here. Cool. Yes, get repels. Thank you, Tiger. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We talk to Skyla, ring this bell, and then we can be done with this place for the rest of the playthrough. Good God. Oh, you came. Thank you. I was right. What I saw was a hurt Pokemon. Don't worry, though. It's fine now. I gave it a max revive, then it felt better and flew away. Don't I have great eyesight? No matter how far away things are, a pilot's eyes can see them. Oh, that's right. Since you've come this far, why don't you ring the bell? Celestial Tower's bell is for soothing the spirits of Pokemon. Also, the character of the person ringing the bell is reflected in its sound. If I ring the bell, it just goes wah wah. That's my character. I know. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, Star Champ, but it feels that way sometimes. What a pretty sound. Lids, you're a kind and strong person. It's that kind of sound. I'd like to introduce myself again. I'm Skyla, the leader of Mistralton Pokemon Gym. I use flying type Pokemon. When you're ready, please come to my gym. I'll give you a big welcome. Okay, so yes, we are gonna go fight Skyla. I am bound and determined to make that happen today. So it's going to happen, dang it. Back to Mistralton. Luckily we can fly from the top of the tower. I do appreciate that. Oh, I forgot to write down LGM. Let me do that real fast, actually. What else did we catch today? Didn't we catch another thing? We caught Dwebble. Oh, I didn't write that down. Crazy. Yeah, we caught a Dwebble. And we caught LGM. LGM. And also, since I don't want to forget, we also lost Hitmontop. Hitmontop. And we lost Superior, sadly. Which, both of those are incredibly lame, but it do happen, though. Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna buy some potions, or not potions, repels is what I meant to say. I think we should still have plenty of potions. But yeah, let me grab some max repels. Grab like 15 of those, should be good. More like inferior. Nice, Star Champ. I do feel really bad. We still don't have a single, well, no, that's not true. I was gonna say we didn't have any of the Unova starter forms in the Hall of Fame, but we have Dewey. We have Dewey the Dewott in there, so I guess that's not true. But no, I do always feel really bad whenever we lose a starter, because I feel like we have a kind of a curse with starters dying. So it always feels really bad, but it do be that way. Okay, so yeah, Geeky Patty and Prinsect I'm probably just gonna kind of let sit here. I'm gonna focus basically entirely on these three and getting them to where they need to be. Let's put Shockness out front. Get that one last level on him so that we can get Electric at the very least. And then, if Bulbapedia is not broken, would someone mind looking up if what moves does Electric get? And then what moves Electros gets? Because I know that Stone Evolutions typically don't have access to a lot of moves after they've evolved. So I just want to see like what's worth you know, keeping Electric and Electric versus, you know, evolving it into Electros. You guys know the drill at this point. This isn't the first time, so if someone wouldn't mind looking that up for me, I would appreciate it. Let me know if I can just go straight into Electros or if I need to wait. That would be appreciated. Alright, Worker Cliff's got the Tranquil. And we've got Shockness. Ooh, we get the Paralysis. Nice. Very, very nice. Gonna go for a Spark. I was gonna go for Charge Beam, and I was like, I don't think I've landed a Charge Beam this entire playthrough, so we just won't. Sector says I'll do it, but I know that one of them gets no moves from levels. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. It's a weird thing, but yeah, just let me know what if there's anything worth not immediately evolving it into Electros on Electric. I'm not worried about Dynamo just because I want the better stats from Electric ASAP, but yeah, if there's anything that Electric gets that Electros does not get, I definitely want to know about it. There may be some stuff that Electros gets via Move Relearner, which we are in Mr. Alton, which is where the Move Relearner is. So theoretically, if like the move in question is available at level 1 on Electros, I could still get it. Because we do have a heart scale, I know that. But yeah, just a matter of actually checking in on it. And I would check myself, but Bulbapedia has not been cooperating with me this morning. Very obnoxious. Or I guess this afternoon, rather. Easy fodder for Shockness here. Very good, very good. Woobat. Electros gets nothing. That was easy there. Oh, okay, cool. So I could just go basically as soon as we evolve here, then I can go directly into Electros. Then, if that is correct, Star Champ. That's awesome. I am a fan. I am a fan. Kind of nice that we just happen to have that Thunderstone lying around. Very cool. And yeah, I mean, at least that's like a really good, that's a good team though, like as far as fully, I mean, it sucks that we lost Superior and Hitmontop, but replacing them with Electros and Chandelure, those are some solid mons right there, I have to say. That is cool. And yeah, this, I would say having an electric type now is going to make this gym so much easier for us. Like, don't get me wrong, I think Melfi would have been fine with the whole protect toxic strategy, but this also works very nice for us. I do like it. Oh wait, sorry. I didn't read that correctly. Okay, so Electros gets nothing. Okay, got it. Electric gets acid. Who cares? Crunch is pretty good at 30. Well, Crunch at 39 means it'll get it on level up, so that's good. But if I waited until 44, then I could get Thunderbolt. That's probably worth waiting for. Unless, where do you get the TM for Thunderbolt in Gen 5? Yeah, sorry, I misunderstood. I always mix Electros and Electric up because they're like pretty similar, to be honest. But yeah, that'll be important to know. Yeah, if we can just get the TM for Thunderbolt, I don't mind immediately evolving. Thunderbolt is at the P2. Is it at the P2 lab? Ooh. What is there any criteria for it, Star Champ, or is it just laying around? If it's that easy, I could just go get it. Like I could just go get it like right now. I actually forgot to go get Protect anyways. But anyway, here we go. Dynamo evolving. We should get Crunch as well, which is excellent. I don't really care about Acid Spray, Star Champ. I don't really care about Acid Spray. Thunderbolt would be the only thing I care about. And if there's a TM for it, then I don't think I really care about it. Oh, I don't care about Coil either, Star Champ. Yeah, there's Crunch. The only things I would have cared about among those moves that you said are Crunch and Thunderbolt, which Crunch we're getting now, and Thunderbolt, if there's a TM for it we can go get, then we can do that. But yeah, this actually works out very well for us. Then we get rid of Tackle for Crunch. Very good. And I can update the board as well. We have the Electros, or Electric rather for now. Very good. Okay, but yeah, so do I want to go? I guess another question is, do I really need? Do I really need Thunderbolt to beat Skyla? I feel like I still kind of want it, to be honest. Yeah, let's go. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Should I go get Thunderbolt? I feel like I should, right? Oh, can I even remember how to get out of here? I actually can't remember how to get out of here. Well, we probably don't need it. We probably don't need it. Point is, I can get Thunderbolt, so I think I'm just going to go directly into... I'm going to go directly into Electros. It's at the P2 lab, you said, so we can go and get that. That's no problem. It's not post-game, is it? Ooh, that's actually important. Hold on. Because that... Here, let me look it up. Thunderbolt Tm. I want to verify that that's not a post-game exclusive thing. Because it could... I'm worried that it might be like something you get like for help, like acquiring the stages or something like that. Like the post-game event. Gen 5, it's at the P2 lab. Bulbapedia! Come on, don't do this to me, man. Oh my god, I hate Bulbapedia. P2 lab, please. Oh my god, it's literally broken. Bulbapedia is just freaking broken. Oh my god, that's so annoying. That's so... I can't look it up. I can't look it up. Ugh, okay. Alright, I'm just going to assume it's fine. I'm going to assume it's fine, and I'm going to... I'm getting really frustrated, you guys. I'm just going to evolve it. I'm just going to evolve it, and we will deal with the consequences later. There we go. Boom! Electros! Very nice, very nice. Okay, so with that said and done, Thunder says it looks like you can grab it now. Okay, cool. Well, I was gonna say, I don't know how to get out of this friggin' gym. It's very awkwardly laid out here, and I don't have any escape ropes, so we are just going to play it by ear. And maybe I'll go get it like either between streams or just after we're done here. But I think we'll be okay regardless. I'm gonna put Hex Girl out front now. Hex Girl's damn close to that Lampent as well, though I don't think it will happen today. Oh, that's right. I remember how this one works. Yeah, this is the tricky one that has two entrances. I remember. Right here. There we go. Fight this guy. Okay. We're back in business here. We're back in business. Unpheasant. Let's see. Oh god, what do I do to you? You make me nervous. You make me nervous. I'll swap to Shockness. Detect, that's fine. Go down to this charge beam. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. I don't mean to be speeding up. I'm just kind of in the habit of it now. Gotta work on that. Okay, and then, all right, this away. We'll fight this guy. I think this, either there might be one more trainer or this is the last one. I don't remember. Point is, I know that there's not a lot of trainers in this gym. Fortunately, they're all going down pretty easily to the electric moves, which is really nice. Okay, let me Toxic you. Air Slash. Might move Flinch, feels bad. Calm Mind. Amnesia, okay. Don't think that'll factor too much in. I think Hex will still kill, and if it doesn't, the Toxic will. Maybe actually not quite. Ah, rats. I should have gone and got Protect for Hex Girl. Oh, thank God it went for a second Calm Mind. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hey, welcome back to Upper Kirby. It sucks. The Stoutland crit me. It was not a miscalculation on my part, just poor RNG. Unfortunately, yeah, the Hitmontop went down. Feels really bad. Feels really bad. I'm very sad about it. It's a rough one. Yeah, that was the last trainer though, so here we go. Yeah, me face planting into the wall is how I feel right now. But here we are, at long last. At long last, we're here to fight Skyla. the illustrious aforementioned Skyla, who we wanted to fight so much sooner and couldn't. Okay. Tiger says poor RNG, more like Lid's luck. No, that's about right, Tiger. Lid's luck is bad luck. It is bad luck. Fletcher says Kirby enters as Star leaves. Wish you luck. Thank you, Star Champ. We'll see you around. I was gonna say this is the last thing we're doing. We're gonna finish up Skyla. I think we have to talk to Ann after we leave, but after that, yeah, we're gonna wrap up stream anyway. So yeah, it was lovely to see you, Star Champ. We'll see you on the next one. Okay, so frankly, I'm probably just gonna I'm gonna sweep with Electros. I don't see any reason not to. So I think it's a good call. So let's just do it. I'm gonna pull up her entries real fast though. What do you have? I think it's just Unpheasant, Swoobat, and Swanna, right? Dex Skyla. Let me pull her up real fast. Let's see. Yeah. So she leads with Swoobat, and then Unpheasant, and then Swanna. And yeah, she has absolutely nothing for Electros. Not a damn thing. No reason not to. Yay. All right, let's go. I've been waiting for you. Oh yeah, no kidding. Did you enjoy flying with the help of the Mistral and Gym Cannons? They're my pride and joy, and that's why I replaced them in 2 years. This time, let's try something else. Alright, Gym 6, finally. Finally today. Swoobat. Swiggity swoobat. Alright, let's go for... let's see, do I go for Charge Beam or Spark, I wonder? Charge Beam's accuracy has not been great, but I would love a special attack buff. Especially with him setting up Amnesia. We did not get a special attack buff. I thought that was guaranteed. It must be misremembering. Regardless, though, Swoobat goes down. There it is. Unpheasant is coming out. Go for another. Goes right down as expected. Another special attack buff. Level 40. we're a little over leveled at this point. Definitely not gonna have to grind anyone but our little babies on the team. Alright, and yeah, Charge Beam should finish it off here. Go for your Aqua Ring. See if I care, Swanna. See if I care. There we go. I knew I'd be able to absolutely destroy her. I mean, even without the Electros, we probably would have been fine. But man, it was just getting to her today that was the tedious part. But we did it. We beat her. Yay! Good gracious. But there it is. There's the badge. We made it happen. It took some doing, but there it is. But boom. We love it. We love it. Wow, hot stuff. With that many gym badges? Yeah. We know how this works, Skyla. We get acrobatics. That's nice. I mean, I think anyone who would want it already has it, but regardless. Very cool to have. Yeah, Twist Mountain. Alright, thank you very much, Skyla. What a process, what a process. Yeah, let's get the heck out of here. I think Inn wants to say some words to us after we leave, but we'll do that real fast, and then we'll carry on. Hello. They may say it's for understanding one another better, but what trainers really use battles for is to compete, and they hurt each other's Pokemon. Am I the only one who finds this terribly painful? Whatever, I'm going to talk to your Pokemon. I've been living with Pokemon since I was born, so it's easier for me to talk with them than people, because Pokemon never tell lies. Hey, Electros, would you mind telling me what kind of trainer Liz is? Okay, got it. So Liz was born in New Town, lives with Mom, and was given the Pokedex to start off a journey to see the world. Still, this Electros trusts you for some reason. That's good. If every person in Pokemon cared about one another like you two do, I could watch over the future of people and Pokemon without having to liberate Pokemon from people who just use them. Getsis is using Team Plasma to search for some special stones, the Light Stone and the Dark Stone. These stones hold the essence of 2 legendary Pokemon. It is said that when they lost their physical form, they fell into a slumber and were transformed. Now they wait for the hero's arrival. I shall resurrect the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon from one of these stones, and become its friend. That will show the world that I am the new hero. Everyone will follow what I say. My vision is to change the world without using force. Trying to change the world by force will just make others resist. If people resist, the ones that will be hurt are the innocent Pokemon used by foolish trainers. You understand. Pokemon are not just tools for people to use. As a result, Pokemon and trainers who care about one another like you and your Pokemon will be separated, and that does break my heart a little. Alright, and cool. Well, this is where we're going to wrap things up today, finally. I'm going to heal up real fast. My word, what a tragic day for us. Losing 2 team members feels pretty bad, but at least the team is looking pretty healthy. The type makeup is a little healthier in general, which is probably ultimately a good thing, even if it does suck that we lost so many Pokemon. But, you know, that is just how it goes sometimes. But yeah, so with all of that said, I am off stream tomorrow. I am not streaming tomorrow. I mentioned before, but I'll mention again. The schedule this week is a little different, and this week and next week, because I'm actually going to visit my mother this weekend. Yeah, I'm not streaming on Saturday, but yeah, no stream tomorrow. I will be back on Friday at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time to begin a new Pokemon spinoff. For those of you who were not aware, I'll be starting in on the Pokemon trading card game for Game Boy Color. Fun little trading card game RPG. It should be a fun time. Fun little use of our Fridays going forward. And then after that stream, I actually won't be back until I'll be streaming on Tuesday next week. The schedule for next week isn't posted yet, but I will probably post it Friday after stream. But yeah, I'll be back on Tuesday as the next time that we'll be playing Pokemon White. So I hope you guys will look forward to that. Tiger says, have a good rest of your day, Liz. Thank you so much, Tiger. You do the same, okay? And yeah, I guess I will just go ahead and get the heck out of here. So take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys on Friday for some Pokemon trading card game. So bye-bye, everyone.